Hello there, Brother Sean here, in his scruff, because I'm in the middle of doing other things, multitasking as they say, but another heart-centered video response. And I pray that those who are meant to hear it will hear it. We're all familiar with the question, who am I? And why am I here? But I would like to ask you, who are you really? Underneath the layers of makeup, the Botox, the hair transplant, the body tuck, the repair of veins. Who are you really? Let me move the incense stick. Who are you really? Are you afraid to embrace who you are? Are you truly frightened of what other people might think of you if you came out and spoke your truth? What does it matter really what people think? How you are, who you are, why you're here, what you're doing? That really should only concern you and the loving God who made you. But regrettably, we live in a world where so many people, don't they, put emphasis on status. The better the car, the best postcode where you live, they're all indicators of success. And those who, through no fault of their own, who don't share that life in the fast lane, they become voiceless. That's why there are people like me in the community of St. Francis, the online Teo community of interspiritual Franciscans, ordinary men and women, who are guided by the Supreme and the company of heaven to become their voice, and to do it not by going on a gay pride march or waving a political banner or being anti-God, anti-church, anti-religion. No, by coming back into our oasis, our heart, the gateway to our soul, the gateway to God, and becoming a prayer partner. And though I may never see the answers to my prayers, my life is a prayer. Cleaning the hens, this is my job today. In the next few minutes, that's what I'll be doing. Mucking out the hens, making sure they're happy girls, so that we get happy eggs filled with love. I can't keep up with the demand, because people say they've never tasted anything like them. And that's the response you'll get if you can truly, truly look at yourself in a mirror. I dare you to look in a mirror. Many people are frightened. I was. Oh, I couldn't look in a mirror. Well, in the monastery we never had mirrors. I guess I became quite vain when I left. I'd have the hair coloured. I'd have streaks in it that would go bright orange. I was absolutely crazy when I left the order, back in the mid-70s. I guess it was a rebellion. But let me tell you this. What does it matter? What you look like? As long as you're right in your heart, in yourself, that you can live in the comfort of your skin, because no one can walk in your shoes but you. Maybe someone is watching this video from the comforts of our little monastery here in the South Lakes of the United Kingdom, where there is peace, there is acceptance, and where I embrace myself with no more baggage. I look in the mirror and I think, oh yes, everything's going south. I'm getting older now. And the body's aging, but the heart isn't. My heart is open to receiving more love than I can accommodate, because it's the first time in my life that I'm being really honest with myself. I don't care a Castlemaine X what people think about me. because I know people think I'm odd when I wear the monastic habit. They find it a threat. So be it, but I'm comfortable wearing it. Are you comfortable being who you are? Or do you have to spend vast sums of money from your hard-earned salary to beautify yourself, to make yourself look good, because you can't really live with your true self? Saint Benedict, whose feast day is tomorrow, said this: "A spoonful of honey attracts more flies than a barrel of vinegar." And I put it to you, what is that saying to your heart? A spoonful of honey attracts more flies than a barrel of vinegar. Well, I guess my take on it is, if you are living an unfulfilled life, where you're resentful, where you're the bitch, as they say, when we used to watch Joan Collins play, not Crystal, play the other one, in Dynasty. Everybody loved her because she was so awful. She was the epitome of ego gone rotten. Whereas I liked Crystal, who represented all that was good. I know it's Hollywood, but we all like a story, don't we? The spoonful of honey for me is a person who's willing to look at themselves in the mirror and say, thank you, God. Okay, I may not look like Tom Cruise. I may not have the feet or the dance movements of Fred Astaire. I may not have the peerage like Prince Charles. I may not have the designer clothes of Gucci and Armani. But I have a heart. And that heart is in love with my first love, Jesus, the barefoot Galilean, who died to set me free. I didn't realize that. On an academic level, I knew of it, but I never really felt it until a few years ago when I surrendered my life completely to honor my heart and live the enclosed life. I could not ask for anything better, because I'm at peace in my heart. I'm fulfilled in my life, although many people won't know of me. And that's okay. I'm not looking for notoriety doing this video, but if it only touches one heart, and it could be your heart, look in the mirror. Embrace your true identity. Embrace your true self. And instead of complaining about the spot on your nose, your hair going grey, or your abdomen going south, mine went there a long time ago. In fact, people laugh to me today and they say, oh, you've got a Buddha. I said, no, pet, I've got twins. Laugh at yourself. That's something society has lost the art of. To have a good laugh at yourself, not to take yourself so serious, to have humor in your prayer life. There's nothing wrong with being you, but many people find that very hard. Many people are resentful of people who find happiness, and they will discredit them because they're a reminder. They're a threat to their conscious mind. And I've experienced that from family. They're threatened by your existence because you're like a bad headache. Your very presence reminds them that they should deal with their demons, put them out to dry. But let me share with you, to be that spoon of honey that attracts flies, you have to surrender your heart to love. You have to stop chasing your dreams. You have to stop pretending to be something you're not. If there's confusion in your life, if there's an imbalance of the masculine feminine energy, there's going to be conflict. The whole purpose of living this life is that we're passing through. It is not our permanent home. We're here to learn our lessons and learn them well. But more importantly, we're here to listen to our heart, to take time out from the maddening crowd, to look in the mirror and give thanks to God for the perfect creation that He has made. And not start whinging and moaning and groaning and complaining about how we look and feel. Let's do something about it today. Let's take responsibility for how we're feeling. And if we are unfulfilled and resentful or unhappy with our life, we have a choice. We can put it right. So let's do it now. Let's start by saying, I love me because the divine lives in me. Try it.